So now it's during the COVID, I got caught in Chennai. I went for 10 days. I was there for nearly 4 years. And then we started one by
Amazing, isn't it?
yeah. You see, on the third floor of my brother's house, we have a nice place for prayer, and so we called it the upper room. And people come there. We have meetings. So that's 3 years old, and this is 39 years old.
Amazing.
So we pray for anybody, because you see, for God, everybody is there. Everyone created, only one God. If there are two gods, then He will say, oh, why only 2 hands? Why not I give them 4 hands? They can do a lot of work with 4 hands, right? But there's symmetry in everything. So there's only one God. When another God will say, why only green trees like this? Why can't we have red trees? Why can't the sun rise from the west?
Raja, you see, all on the left. It's amazing.
On the left.
Yes.
You see
I mean,
that?
this was all beach. It was all rock.
Reclaimed, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Was the sea water here.
Yeah, it was so beautiful, now it doesn't look good at all.
I know. And I miss the cranes, There were a lot of cranes.
The sea was beautiful. And people would sit, on this parapet wall.
It was very natural. It was very natural. And of course, these trees are going to take a long time to grow, you see, and flourish.
It's already 11:45. I think we don't have to stop here.
Oh,
But yesterday at the club already took photos of this.
That's true, yeah.
But we can just
Yeah.
pass Penang Road because
Yeah,
Uncle wants to see
No,
all
yeah,
this.
I'm saving, keeping time for that.
Ah.
Main thing is Penang Road and Chaurasta Market. And
Raja, I'll give you a lozenge. This is good. This is Himalayan. I'll pass it to you. I've undone it a bit. So
Oh yeah, we are
easy
very
for you.
familiar with it.
Yeah. Since his treatment, Rumi's throat has been
Yes.
quite dry.
Yeah.
But and then if you have a particular accent, you see, then of course that will affect the way you speak. as
Yeah,
well.
because I studied Hindi and Sanskrit,
Yeah, of
you
course,
see,
so you would know.
so, yeah. Just like, and also you see in Hindi, it's a fascinating language. You can write any sound, anything in Hindi.
Oh,
Any sound, whatever.
so there's a letter for it, or
there's
letters.
there's a letter, or there'll be vowel or whatever, but you can pronounce it exactly, which you cannot do in English.
Oh, how interesting.
Like you say, for example, you say Reverend Velu, but it is Velu. You hear everybody say Velu, right? So now why is it? Because you cannot write Velu in English. Of course, you put when you are doing this stress and unstressed, right? So in the E we can put an unstressed sign, so it becomes Velu. Or Velu, you put a stress symbol, becomes Velu. So you
So
know
it's a different pronunciation.
yes, totally. So everybody says Velu, but you say Velu. Because in English, we.
And you see with the different languages, you see Cornwall, which is the last county in England, actually the people there are Celts, okay? They have their own language, they have their own flag. And they're quite insular, the real Cornish people. And of course, they thrived on tin and pilchards. Both those industries are gone now. In fact, I saw graffiti on a wall in Cambon years ago, and it said, Cornish men are fishermen and Cornish men are miners too, but when the fish and tin have gone, what are the Cornish lads to do? So all that there is there now, I mean, you can say in a sense it's a bit of a depressed area, because the only industry, inverted commas, is tourism. So people come, for the views. But it's fascinating. And the Cornish word for holiday makers in their language, in the Cornish language, is emmets. Emmets means ants.
what?
Yeah.
ants.
water, baby. I keep it
So
here.
the holiday makers are like ants everywhere.
Mm.
They're fascinating, isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, language is so
Oh
interesting.
dear.
And I mean, UK is such a small country, but the Welsh have their own language,
Yeah.
the Irish have their own language, the Scots have their own
Mm.
language, and then the Cornish as well, they have their own language, plus the different accents.
Yes.
It's so different in the
Yes.
north compared to the south. And when you speak with a posh accent, it's very different again.
Yes.
It's
One
fascinating.
round, then can go to Penang Road.
We've been all around the world as well, conversation-wise.
My Fair Lady was a film.
Look at that
Yes, of
lovely
Pygmalion.
tree.
This was the theme.
That's
Mm.
beautiful. Isn't that? That's laburnum, isn't it? I think it's laburnum. Beautiful. Gosh.
As I was talking to you about My Fair Lady.
Sorry, what was that?
No, about the pronunciation.
Oh yes, yes.
Different pronunciation.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Maybe
And of course you're
further
judged.
down can take of the sea and then can take out photos of the fort also in the background and you can go.
Gosh, I haven't been here for so long.
One of the trees over there is a fig tree
Oh.
in between the two buildings.
And then
With
there's
figs.
Frangipani as well. Lovely. And there's the cenotaph. People come on Remembrance Day to
Remembrance
pray.
Day.
And, yeah. Looks lovely, doesn't it, Avi?
Yes.
This area is very popular with the Malays.
Mm.
Now I hope they won't reclaim the sea here also.
Yeah.
This is how Gurney Drive looked. Huh?
Yeah.
They
that's
can't
right.
because of the cruise ships.
That's right, true.
They won't.
No, that's
They
China
won't.
Macans.
Yes.
No way will they do that.
Okay, we can take photos here. Somebody can
Here's the
take.
fort with
Yes.
the cannons and
Would you like to take photos, Uncle? Or we go straight to Penang Road?
We'll go straight.
Okay.
There's a small chapel-like thing in the
There was.
inside the fort.
there was.
Now it's a storeroom.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't keep that. Do you remember Rashid? The carpenter?
The kid, he charges all the same.
Oh.
And, he said, no. I said, I checked online before coming. For them it's 5 ringgit. For me it's 10 ringgit.
Mm.
They're all below 12. I said, my former student, she came along. For her it's 10. And he said, no.
I mean, this clock tower, you
That's-
wanted Uncle to...
We have pictures of this. You and Avi and Ashwin standing with
Oh.
the small children waiting for some immigration stuff.
Which was not a good idea, but we can down
Right here.
to go with all the other buildings. It was like a car park there.
Yes. These children used to call it Uncle Junior's car park.
I was
because
just
it-
going to say.
Oh, you were going to say, always park the car here and then we go.
The
And then
Piche
there's-
Gani, a jean shop next to it.
And then there's Sam's Boutique,
Yes.
which
Mm.
of course is one of my favourite places. Lovely things there. All from India.